Hi, hello everyone. So I actually would like to talk about Said Commerce. I've been using the program for about 5 weeks and it integrates with Amazon. I know they have some other applications that it integrates with like Walmart and Etsy and so forth and so on, but I'm predominantly using it for Amazon. I have been a seller on Amazon for going on, I believe, about 4 years. So it's been a little bit of a process, but I do know that a lot of this actually it's not at the fault of Said Commerce. Amazon is constantly changing their mapping, the requirements. It's just so complicated. Even not using Said Commerce, if you use an Excel spreadsheet, it's become very, very complicated. It's not streamed like it used to be. So some of the things that I will say is that I know that we're getting closer to the integration. We've had some success with uploading some new products that I want to have on Amazon as a registered seller on the Amazon platform. And we're having some challenges where, yes, we're successful for uploading a product and as the parent, and then the variations down below it with the colors and the sizing. But there's some duplicating that's going on, which I believe it's not because of Said Commerce, it's something to do with Amazon. So through this process, I dealt with a gentleman by the name of Prashant. He and I have been going through this, and I believe now it's going on 5 weeks, and he's been absolutely wonderful. We've done lots of screen sharing, lots of troubleshooting. So I know that we're this close because we are successful. The product is uploading, the variations are there. It's giving duplicates, and I can't have that. As a seller, I don't want the same product to be there 5 or 6 times because that wouldn't be good for me. So I would definitely recommend it. It seems pretty straightforward, but I know it's an Amazon issue. So I definitely would recommend it. And I know that Prashant and I are talking about allowing them to upload some SKUs for me so that it allows me to continue to design and do more of the administrative work. So with that being said, I believe that once we figure out, because I do know, and I'll step back to this again, I know for a fact that just a few months ago, Amazon changed their mapping in their Excel spreadsheets because, like I said, it's even complicated now for me. They changed some of the languages, some of the requirements. But I know that once we get that settled, for all of you that are out there that want to go ahead and start uploading products to Amazon, and maybe you don't even have a seller account, this is kind of the roundabout way to do it because you can go through Shopify and you can allow them to, with Said Commerce, to go ahead and push it there. Yeah, you'll actually need a seller account for this, excuse me. But it is kind of a nice way to streamline that, especially if you're going to do, let's say, print on demand. This is what you're going to use for print on demand because let's say you use Printify, right? Yes, of course you have Printful, but in my opinion, Printful has just become too expensive. There's just not a margin there, not for what prices of products are being sold for on Amazon. To me, Printful is gone out of the ballpark. It just doesn't even make sense to me. I don't even use it anymore. But Printify is the go-to. So if you want to take some of those print-on-demand products, you would pull that into Printify, into a Shopify, and you have to have the Said Commerce app. Because what that will do is that will take the POD products that you have from Printify and it will push it to Amazon. So I'm pretty excited by it. I look forward to kind of getting some of these little glitches and some of these nuances together. So I think that once we figure that out, for some of you that maybe you don't have the resources and you just want to do it yourself, I'm going to be the guinea pig here to get some of this solved. And then you'll have pretty much, I think, something nice and solid. For those of you like me that has other things that I would like to work on as the administrator, I'm going to hand over some of these SKUs to Said Commerce and let their support team, their tech team, take care of this here. Because I look at it this way: if I can hand off those SKUs to them and let them upload all that, good for me. It lets me work on other stuff, and if I can build a business, then I'll make more money, they'll make more money, and we'll just grow together. So anyway, it's been a wonderful experience. It's been a challenging but a good experience. Like I said, it's not really Said Commerce, it's Amazon, but Said Commerce as themselves have been wonderful. Prashant has been wonderful. The support has been wonderful. And so I'm sticking it out. You know, you got to be patient with some of this. I know that some of you, it's just so overwhelming. There are so many different things that you have to look at. So you really do have to be patient, and you have to want to work at it and go forward. Nothing from what I have experienced, especially with Amazon, is plug and play. Just doesn't work. Side note, even when I did the Excel spreadsheets, there were times where I would upload 200 to 300 designs. Let me tell you why. I've spoken to other guys who have over 50,000 designs in Amazon. I mean, they're that big, and they have to let it go. In other words, I'll upload 200 designs, and sometimes they all go. Other times, I'll get 16 errors or 8 errors. You just have to let it go, because no matter what you do, it's something's on Amazon's part, and you just have to let that go. So anyway, Said Commerce has been wonderful. Just a really good experience with all the bumps in the road. And I'm going to actually make another video once everything is up and running. I'd like to share my screenshot, especially for all you print-on-demand people, and say, hey, if you use Printify, this is what it looks like when it comes into Shopify. These are the listings. This is what it looks like in Said Commerce. And this is how you create a template to push it through, or use Said Commerce's team to go on ahead and upload everything for you so you can work on other things. Anyway, I just want to say thank you to Prashant. Thank you to Said Commerce for all the work and for this application, because I do believe there's a lot of potential here. So I just want to say thank you for your time. And I'm Sidney. Bye-bye.